Good morning. All right. No video today because I got my shirt off, but I'll add video later. So NQ, let's take a look at NQ. So we just hit the 50% or 61.8 retrace on NQ from the start of our move. So we're gonna see what happens between these two levels. If we break below the 676 level, we go short. If we break above this 735 level, we go long. I'd like to see us retest this. This is the breakout trend. Go a little bit more into detail. Let's wait for a couple more people to join. If you know anybody else who wants to jump in and watch, please tell them. All right, so let's go down to the smaller time frames. So we have not retested this trend, this breakout trend. So this is going to be key level 1 that we'll look to take a position on. First retest of this trend. Let's get my arrow right there. It may also align pretty well with this breakout level right here. So we will draw this as our support. And this area right here is a good support, so I like that. So I'd like to see us open, break down below this 631, hold this, go back up. That's where I would take the trade. As you can see on this, this is the start of our move down. We're holding the 61.8 retracement. And we're bouncing between fib levels right now. So depending on what happens between these two levels, we'll get a good idea of the direction. If we move up and break to the upside. We have not retested this level yet. So this is a breakdown trend. We can also take a short position when we retest this. Let's see. What else do we have here? Invalid. We don't need to mark our high of pre-market because we already have our fib level there. Dude, it was crazy. I woke up today and there was like a random balloon, a yellow smiley face balloon, like floating on my computer desk, like by itself. I have no idea where it came from. It was just like floating, a yellow fucking smiley face balloon. So crazy. Alright, so silver, so that's NQ. So as of right now for NQ, I'm looking to retest this breakout trend right here. I'm looking to retest this level where we also have a good support right here. So this area right here, I'm looking for a long. I'm also looking for a retest of this breakout trend right here. So upside, maybe we retest at 738. And then as for the overnight trend, which was crazy, it would move. It's basically that right there. 50% retrace on this level would be right here, right on this support right here. So I'll draw this level. I don't know if it will get here, but good to remember this level as well too. Perfect. And so this is what I always look for when I'm trading the pre-market. I'm looking for recent trends that were broken through that haven't been retested yet. I'm looking for Fibonacci levels. If there's any trends in play, right now we had this overnight trend in play. We just broke it, so a 50% retracement would bring us down to 595. Then we watch to see what happens there. If we do come there, looks like we're breaking down below right now. And then this is the dominant trend right here. So this is pretty neat because this is if you see right here, this is the dominant trend that we broke out of. We never retested this. And usually when that happens, we get a nice bounce here for a continuation. And it lines up perfectly with our 38.2 retracement level. So this area right here is pretty good for a long, if we can get to it. We got about 15 minutes to get to it, so we'll see. So those are the levels I'll take the trades on. Let's take a look at silver. So silver, not holding any retracement levels. We have this currently this trend. So possible to move back to this trend right around, I mean, it's 73.6, so not a lot of movement. It's still the 1 minute. But this does look like a nice curling. So if you look over here on the support side, we held right at this support that was now a resistance right here. So we did hold on a key level here. Really, we're going to see if we move back into it, how is it going to react. I would stay short under 74.2. And this does look like it's curling. If you take a spiral circle, hold on a second. Let's see this tool. So if you use this tool, which is a nice tool, I always like using arcs. But they're kind of hard to draw. So you've got this like curling down that's happening here. Kind of like this. So we'll see if this curl holds, and then if this level right here holds for a move to the downside, I still have 65 as my silver target to the downside. I think that's a good target. And so that's really what we'll be watching for, is to see how we move today, see if we get some decent price action. And then if you look on this retracement, up here to here, we still haven't tapped this 61.8 at 74.810. So I'll watch that too. We'll see what happens there. But NQ really today is going to be what I'm going to be watching for. And I'll be looking for trades right around these levels. I want to see the retest of this, or I want to take this trade, go up here, we retest this high, pre-market high, and we retest this trend right here, and then move back down. So we're kind of in the middle right now. I'm not going to take a trade here because we're right in the middle of both of these levels that I like to take a trade off of, and I do not want to get whiplashed, which is extremely important. So if you're new to the stream, what's up? What's crack-a-lackin'? Say what's up in the chat. And we got 13 minutes, so we don't see what happens in 13 minutes. But I could not sleep last night. I got stuck in a really shitty trade last night before bed. I was up $8,000 last night, and then before bed I took a silver short. And I took a silver short, and I went a little bit too heavy, and it went against me like 16 grand. And I basically, like, I just knew. I was like, no, like, there's no way. And I just saw a lot of divergence, and I saw a lot of stuff, but it was taking forever for it to make any moves. So it was basically right here. So I took the trade. I think I took a short right here, right around 73.6, 73.7. Came down here to 73.1, and I didn't take profits, which I'm stupid, because I had like $6,000 on this, so I would have been up like 15 grand on the day. So I didn't take profits because I was like, okay, it's okay. We're gonna pull up and we're gonna continue back down because I like this fib level. Well, it didn't. It squeezed out of here, and I ended up adding some right here at 73.88, and then it went all the way up to 74.14. So like at one point I was like net negative like $16,000 on the trade. But I was seeing so much signs of a reversal, just a lot of price action, a lot of divergence, a lot of volume divergence, and so I was up to like, and I'm in the West Coast, so I was up to like 130 just staring, because I wasn't gonna take profits here, or like I was just stayed in the negative the whole time because my exit was like down here. So I fell asleep at like 1:30. I woke up at 3:30 a.m., like right around here. And I was like, okay, it's doing it. And I was like, I can't go back to sleep. Like I've got to make sure I manage this trade. So I stayed up until we got down to here, right around 73.6. I think I got out right here on this move down, 73.67, and I still lost. I still gave back like 5 grand. I'm still up 3 grand for the day, but I went from net negative 16 grand on a trade to only losing 5 grand, and then still being up 3K on the day. So I was I only slept like 3 hours. So that was not a good experience. Don't over leverage. Oh, nice. We're going down now. Let's go down, Mr. NQ, into our key level. Nice. What's up, y'all? If you just jumped in, if you have anybody else that wants to see that you're talking to, just tell them. Say, we're watching Dre. You can call me Dre. We'll do analysis as the market opens. We'll take some trades together. These are the levels that I want to play. I am going to take a long right here on this trend retest right around 630 once we get to it. And it's right in this volume profile zone. So if you take a look at volume profile, fixed range, visible range. This is where we have our cliff, our volume profile cliff. And so this area right here kind of aligns with this Fibonacci level with this volume profile cliff. So it looks like it'll be a good area to take a long, but I don't know if we're just going to come up to here and then come back down, but I like it for at least 50, 60 points. Yeah, silver's moving up. I'm at this, in this moment in time, I do not want to touch silver, just based off what happened last night, and being stuck in a shitty trade and having to wait 4 hours to get out of it, because I was at a point where I was negative 16K, and I was about to close my trade and just say, fuck it, like, let me get out of this, I gotta go to bed. And there was just something inside of me that was just like, no, don't do it. And so I didn't do it. It worked out, but fuck silver for a little bit, because I don't want to watch it. I do not want to watch it. And New York is bearish as fuck. Just look at the daily volume. Anyone going long is liquidity. It's funny to read, the chat. And why people think that things are bearish or bullish. It's quite interesting. I'm going to move the volume profile because it's very... oh yeah, it moves a lot. And you have to size accordingly. Like, it's crazy that it can just go against you for a little bit. Having some success trading SL using your RSI divergence strategy. Good, it's good stuff. Good, man. That's awesome. Nice, brother. Yeah, RSI divergence. If you're new here, follow me, because twice a day I go through strategies. When I'm not trading, I'll go through some of the things I've looked for, why the market may have moved in certain directions, how do we align strategies, and just a lot of that stuff. And I'm happy to share it with you guys. I'm an open book. Recently, one of the biggest EV companies in China said they haven't been hurting for sales that play in NASDAQ at all. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Tesla, I mean, again, we're not trading Tesla. But Tesla's down quite a bit. But Tesla, the market doesn't always move synergistically with a specific stock or equity. Sometimes it'll move with Tesla. Sometimes it'll move with Nvidia. Sometimes it'll move with Microsoft. It's completely different every single time. Does it have an impact? 100%. It has an impact. But it may not. The index may not move with Tesla today. And then if you take a look at overnight, and then when Tesla had its drop, which was right around, well, actually that was a previous day. So we'll see what Tesla's doing right now. Tesla's up 1.35% right now so far. So Apple is up 1%. Nvidia is up 1.3%. So all of the looks like all the Mag 7 are up as we go into the market open. So we'll see what happens as we play it. But earnings is, earnings is end of January, beginning of February. So we shall see how that plays out. And if you look at the larger time frame here, we're trading in a pennant. I wish I could just save these, but we were trading in this pennant. Like this. That's interesting. Did anybody else see this? This was a really nice area to go long right here. And I did not see this. And I feel like we've been talking about this trend, this pennant, for like the last 5 days. So we could go all the way up to 25,853 today. And get some continuation up here. So this was a beautiful bounce point at this 434 area, and aligned perfectly with this upward trend that was created based off these 3 wicks. So we could 100% fill it. Open your object tree. You can group your drawings and then hide show them. You'll have to show me how to do that later. I know market opens in 3 minutes, so let me redraw my levels real quick. We have the trend retest right here. We have pre-market high right here. We have downside trend right here. We have our supports right here, where we had our previous breakout. But I'm not going to take this unless we tap that trend, which is important for me. All right, y'all. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting. You don't have to press the button when the market opens. I just want to tell you that. Like, just because you hear the bell doesn't mean you have to press a button. You just got to wait. Sometimes you just got to kick it. Let the trade come to you. We've got a couple levels here. It's going to go to one or the other, right? We're either going to go tap this pre-market high, come down here, tap this trend, go back up. Very possible. I mean, we have a 120-point range right here that we could bounce off of and trade off of. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We need some music. I always recommend playing some calm, soothing, meditative music. I like to listen to female vocal, progressive trance, which is like, and then there's always pictures of these pretty girls too.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is...
Let's go. Upside target is this trend line right here, 868, if we break to the upside. 15 seconds. Can you guys hear the music? Does it play? Sound? I don't know. There we go. is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about trend line retests into key levels. So look at this move. Ah, such a beauty. Right, but I wanted to take my $1,300. I'm not, I could have left one, but when you're trading opening volatility and we don't know the direction yet, it's tough. But this would have been a really nice trade down here. Now we want to look at a bounce right here as we retest this long-term trend. So I always draw these levels. I always draw trends that haven't been retested yet. This one has not been retested yet. First touch, right into the pre-market high. Really nice short there. That was money, right? We had $1,500 there within one second. Now we're coming down into this area right here, and we're going to retest this trend, and we're going to try the same thing back to the upside. And that's what I was looking for, right? I said I want to short this, and I want to short it back down to this one, and then I want to do the same thing. And I said this before the market opened. We have these two levels here that we're probably going to move between until we pick a direction. Make sure to subscribe. I do this all for free, just for funsies, but it's nice to have some support. And I'll keep doing it. If people keep supporting it, I'll keep doing it. Let you guys see what's going on. Baby. The music's still loud. I don't want people to be like early morning in their rooms and their families should roommates sleeping. I'm just turned off. I just played on my phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I turned it off. There you go. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Is this better? All right. So we had sorry, I was playing the music. So we had the opening move here. We had this retest of this trend right into this pre-market high level. You saw me take the short there. We had a nice move down. I took out, $1,300 and for $1,300 to $1,500. I'm not sure exactly the number in profits right around here on this move down. Now I'm looking for this trend into this support zone to retest for a move back up. If this breaks, we're going to go down pretty quickly. We need to hold this level right here. It's extremely important. Because like I said, I do like this 840 or 860 upside target. But I really want to retest this trend. I really want to retest this trend. And again, if you're in Top Step chat, or if you're talking to anybody, just tell them that, Dreados is trading live. His link is in his profile. I'll teach you guys some stuff. God, look at that bounce. Man, I wanted it a little bit lower. Come on, bring it down to this trend. So current week P&L. So this, I just started opening this account. This 150K one. I have a 50K one. So far this month, 40,000 this week. We'll see how we finish today. So I like this buying. It's getting ready for something. We got some nice. We're getting stronger and stronger, but I want to see one big move down, test this level right here, and then rip back up. That's what I want, baby. If you can press the like button too, it helps out. Just press the like button, then more people will see it. It's just anytime you're on it, just press like, or press dislike if you dislike it. That's fine too. I don't want to tell you which button to press, but if you dislike it, you can press dislike. I'm totally okay with that. It's your opinion. Nice job, Sofa King. $1,724 for the day. Good job, Sofa. Looking for 618 to hold this and support continue overall trend. We have a trend retest at 620. All right, come on. One more push down to the 620, 630 level. Let's retest this trend and then let's squeeze. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Bring it down, bring it down. Just a little bit more. Lots of buying here, but we wanted a little bit more. We've got to retest the trend. A little bit more. A little bit more. Now, we just want to make sure it doesn't just go straight through our... Sometimes I hate putting these, because if it's like goes straight through, like you can't just make a decision, you know? But I'm going to start scaling into a trade right here. Just because we're hitting that support, we're getting a lot of buy pressure on all these moves down. I'd like to add a couple more if we retest this trend. If you have any questions, also feel free to ask. I will answer as best I can. But don't ask me what you think the market's going to do next month, because I have no idea. I have zero idea. Let's go. Let's get this thing. Let's rip this thing up. We're right around here. This is what we've been waiting for, right? We called this at the beginning. We said we're going to bounce off this top. We're going to come down to this bottom. This is what we were waiting for. This is why we analyze the market. This is why we don't just guess. We look at these levels and we trade them. That's it. That's what we do. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going. Big bar. Yeah. Big bar. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would have liked to go heavier. I thought we were gonna go down a little bit more. I would have gone 3 contracts. But 1 is fine. If we can get, another 150 points, I'll be happy. So I'll hold this for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, homie? Trader XYC is in the building. Yeah, man, make sure you tell all your friends. Come watch. Subscribe if you like to. I'm on stream 3 to 4 times a day. Beginning of the day, middle of the day, at night. Just constantly analyzing, seeing what we're doing. Let's go. I just want to see this just rip out of pre-market high. I want to see us go to 8. Where do we have that? 875. Right here. And press the thumbs up if you haven't yet. Also, you can press the thumbs down. Let's go. Anybody else take this with me? Put it in the chat if you took this trade with me. 52 points. We hit the top. We hit the bottom. We went 2 for 2 today. Now, whether or not we take profits, that's up to you. So don't follow me when it comes to taking profits. I'm already up for the day. But if you're up 50 points, scale some out. Leave a runner. Totally cool. Let's go. Just rip this thing. Just rip it up. You don't want to come back down. That's not where you want to go. Nice, man. Yeah, load that shit up, man. Oh. No, it's okay. Just let it do its thing. Look at this. Look at this candle formation on the 1 minute. This is beautiful. This is a beauty. Let's go. 75 points. 75 points live. Ooh, 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 ooh. La 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 Da 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 da. Broke out a pre-market high. Come on, let's go to this resistance, baby. 860. 200-point trade. Maybe I'm being greedy. I don't know. But for some reason, it just tells me that this is going to be where we're going to. I don't know why. So don't, like I said, do not follow me when it comes to taking profits. You take profits where you want to. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what you want to do. Okay? If we break back below this level, I'm gonna close out. I don't like breaking back below certain levels. So right around here, I do not want to break back into this. So I'll leave my trail right there. Damn, that would have been a good trade on my full size. A $12,000 trade. Should have just added went full size. Now we're retesting pre-market levels. Hold in. Nice job. Now let's hold it, baby. Let's hold it. Let's go. Let's get a big green bar. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. Break over that. Break over that. Keep going. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Come on, keep going. I like it when the numbers go up. Break that 70. Ooh, let's fucking go. Man, y'all, all of you guys better go to Top Step Chat and put in there what you just witnessed. The opening resistance to the opening support to the fucking 200-point fucking trade. Let's fucking go. Let's get this fucking YouTube popping, y'all. They ain't doing this shit on fucking Top Step TV. Top Step TV, everybody's like, oh, we're just gonna wait and sit on our hands until something happens, until I see a 3-bar reversal. Should I take profits? If we go below this, if we don't hold this support, I'm gonna get out. Man, I do think we're gonna keep going up though, but that's okay. That was a very good trade. Out. All right. Good fucking trade, you guys. Good trade. Where are we at for the P&L for the day? 6,500. Man, if only I would have had my normal size, though. If only I would have had my normal size. All right, so now we'll kind of see what happens as the day goes on. Let's go look at silver. Oh, damn, silver had Nice poo-poo. This level right here was a nice level. That's a nice move down, man. Holy cow. It's just sometimes it just works out really well. When I saw that trend, that long-term trend that hadn't been tested yet, man, I knew that was going to hold, and I should have gone heavier because that's my play. But that's okay, because I'm not unsatisfied. It was a beautiful trade. It was a very beautiful trade. And nice job if you took it. You took it with me. Don't always take my trades, by the way. I'm not always right, but this morning was pretty nice. So this looks like we might curl back up here. So we got a nice move up, curl, possible move back up here. So let's see what we can get out of here. Stop below this. Give us a little bit of space just below here. Yo, what's goody? So it's starting to look weak. I might just get out of this trade. I like that pop up, but I want to hold it. I don't want to break that bottom. I want this to look like a clean curl up here. So this next candle, there we go. Okay, nice job, nice pop. Let's see if we can get some continuation in this pop. If not, we are going to get out of this trade. Come on, hold it green. Hold it green. Let's go, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I know you want to break that wick. I know you want to break that wick. No, I'm getting out. I don't like that. Sometimes you just got to get out, like I don't like that we were pushing down. I don't like that we had this move down. This could just be we could just extend here. But we were getting some momentum, bullish momentum, so we'll see what happens, but I just didn't like the fact that we had this leg down. Kind of freaked me out a little bit, so we'll see what happens right here. This area right here is where we gotta watch. Yep, there we go. Yep, so I would have tapped out anyways. All right, so now we gotta wait. So now what we can do is we can trade the 30-minute opening range. So you can go to the 30-minute candle, and as you can see here, you can tap this parallel line here, and we can trade the 30-minute opening range. So this is the 30-minute candle, what we want to do is we want to look for a clean break and hold, and then we want to trade the direction of the break and hold. That is a 30-minute ORB strategy, which is what I look for after the first 20-minute volatility. What's our Mag 7 doing? Nvidia's ripping. Apple's ripping. Microsoft is dumping. Did Microsoft have some news? Which AM shows Microsoft's forecast? I wonder why Microsoft is dumping. Tesla was dumping too. Interesting. So this looks like it could be a good support. So we have this little micro trend here. So there's two options here. You can wait for the break of this and go long. You can see how we react here around the support level. The question is, are we creating a trend here like this? So let's see if we hold right here and then we break above and then continue up. Like I said, I really think we're going to that the top side resistance on that pennant. By the way, I was just guessing about that trend line. I didn't really know it was there, but we'll see if we hold right here. And then sometimes I just like to get in and out, you know, 150 bucks at a time. Boom, 200 bucks. Let's go, BH. Because we have this support here, upwards. See, we're nice momentum. This looks like it's strong. Like this looks like it's going to go up here, create this U shape. I call it a inverse H. So you come down, it's like an H, and then you come back up. Yep, there we go. Should have just held that support. That's okay. We just taking money. We just gotta take money out. That's all we're doing. I just want to click a button and then take some money. Like, I just want you to give me money every time I press the button. That's it. But I trade a lot of micro trends. I trade a lot of patterns. Trade a lot of trend retests, divergences. Like, I trade multiple strategies and I try to spot all of them at any given time. If you haven't liked this stream yet, please press the thumbs up, yo. And then make sure you tell all your friends. And that's 40 points there off that move. Is there anything like more like specifically that you guys would like me to dive into? Just ask me, because when I'm not taking a trade, I don't mind going into indicators and strategies and stuff like that. So just ask me. Do you guys like this? This is pretty cool, huh? It's kind of like a video game-ish mix with, you know, so it's kind of cool. I like it. See how we retested this? So this would have been a good entry here with a stop just below. Retest of this micro trend. We can get continuation to the upside here. And this is how this, if you eventually want to become a scalper, which is what I do best, is scalping, then you'll learn how to trade micro trends, micro channels, retests of micro levels. But most people don't do that. Most people just see like this price action and they don't draw anything. They're just like, hey, what's going to happen? We have a support right here. What's going to happen? You know? But for me, I want to see which direction we're breaking trends in. And as of right now, we're breaking trends to the upside. We're holding supports and then we're breaking trends to the upside. So, and then this is a support. And so being able to take a long here, break out, and then we hold this. It's just the upside continuation is all validating. The only thing that concerns me is that RSI is not strengthening on these moves up. RSI is getting weaker and weaker. I guess I can show my P&L and balance. If you are new to the stream, thank you so much for coming through. And make sure you press the like or the dislike button. I don't care which one you press. Just be honest with me. You can press the dislike button. It's totally cool. What's silver doing right now? Alright, so good decision to get out of that trade. A lot of sell pressure to the downside here on silver. Let's take a look at where our supports are on silver on this move up. So silver looks like we are trading in this channel. If you take a look here, we have this nice support that was created. We're moving down. Let's see where our retracement level is. Our 50% retrace aligns pretty well with this breakout level right here, which is probably where we have our highest volume profile. So I'll go from here to here. So yep, so right here is where we have the most contracts traded, which is extremely important. So 50% retrace is right here, which is where we can have a possible continuation. But all of these levels right here, we have the 38.2 that's right before this breakout. That's 72.46. So that's another level to watch as well too. But as of right now, this actually looks pretty bullish. Look at that. So we broke over this downward trend and now we're just holding tight on it. So if we keep holding tight onto this trend, and we can separate this from this pretty well. And then we can see a move up to 75,760 if we hold this level right here. Hey, I was trying to hold. Man, I really want to take let's just try one contract, okay? I really want to take a trade here because I like that it's holding this trend on the upside. I can stop out below if we hold a close below it. But I love how the hourly is holding outside of this trend. And then I like to see a continuation and then possibly a make of a larger trend like this. City mass Millie, staying mass skinny, and like the way she crashed the Billy. Remember, if you have any questions or you want me to look at anything, feel free to toss it in the chat. I'd like to see us break this trend right here. So we'll see how we react at this trend. Pop, 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 pop. Singing mash millie, singing mash millie. Anybody else always have to take a poo-poo right after market opens? If you do, let me know. Early in the morning. If we have this trading channel, it's called Corvus. It's just a bunch of people from Top Step that don't just full port all the time, and we share a lot of stuff in here. We have Bookmap constantly streaming here on the live, right here. A lot of people in here watching Bookmap. If you want an invite, just send me a message on Discord. I'll invite you. Yeah, man, no problem. No problemo. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I gotta watch this trade. See, that's why I don't like taking positions on the larger time frames, is because I could have just waited for us to come to the support and then taken the long. But because it looked good on the hourly, I was like, oh, let's take it. And then now I got to worry about this fucking drawdown. Are we still holding here on the hourly? Am I gonna get stuck in a fucking shitty silver trade again? Come on, baby. Come on, a little bit higher, baby. 80s. Come on, a little bit higher. Stop selling. I don't like that. I don't like what we're doing right now. Come on, hold it. I'm getting out. I did not like that. See, that's why I hate silver sometimes, because it'll just move, and then it'll hold right after a big move, and then it just fucks with your mind. Look at that. Hold. I think I should just stick to trading NQ because it's easier to read. Ooh, what a dump. All right. Let's see where our next levels are in NQ. We have a trend retest right here. So I will probably take this trade 604. I really have to go to the bathroom. Is there news or something? Is something happening? Is somebody put in chat? Is there some news going on right now where we just had a big dump? We've got to hold this area right here. Okay, I'm getting... What the fuck is going on? Somebody... Is there news? I gotta get out of this trade. The only thing I can think of is we're pulling back to the retracement level. But... let's see if we hold this. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's hope this doesn't go crazy on me. Oh, we came back to my break even. This is a decent support right here. So we'll see if this holds. If not, I will get out and I will lock out and take my couple $1,000s in profits. Come on, hold it, baby. I'm gonna get out. Damn, dude. We just got wrecked. Alright, well, shit happens. Now we just gotta figure out what the fuck is going on. Maybe I need to take a break. So I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I'll be back. I'm a little pissed off.